have a...
Yeah, I'm glad they caught it.
Yeah, that's what they see. I'm proud they did. I'm proud I went up there, but it really threw me a loop.
I know it. I know it.
And I called Kathleen. Tell her she'd been telling me if I had to have surgery, she wanted me to come to Baylor so
Yeah.
she could watch me and have me right there at the hospital, and I'd have to go to Shreveport and this and that and other. So when I called her to tell her, I went to crying so we couldn't talk,
Yeah.
and she had to leave work.
Oh.
But she's called all over every... I got to have Ned down to go pick up all my records and this and that and other, and if they can't go, James and me can go.
Do,
Send them to the doctor over there.
yeah. If what do you mean if they can't go, you can go where?
Yeah, James and me will have to go pick up all my records, films, and everything, and mail them to the doctor over there at Baylor.
Well, looks like they could do it.
Yeah, I hadn't got them yet. They're gone. Dinah will do it.
Yeah, they can do that.
Yeah, because we went yesterday, and I tell you, it was so hot I thought we'd die before we got back home.
Mm.
But we made it. But the doctor, they called me, the one that, my Dr. Goldman, he told me I needed to go on and get it done.
Yeah.
So I called Dr. Bell and told him. And I'm well satisfied now because I will be over there right at the Baylor Hospital. Don't have to ride to Shreveport for the treatment.
Right.
Peggy's having to go 2 or 3 times a week to LSU.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're going to Kathleen's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just wish y'all could be over there.
I know it.
I hadn't told Sister yet. I've called, and I don't know how in the hell I'm going to pay all these bills.
Well,
But that
don't.
money hadn't come in yet, the insurance money, so I'm not worried.
We can call her. Mark can call her and tell her. You want
Yeah,
to?
call her and tell
Yeah.
her. Sister got more money than me anyway.
Yeah. So, you don't know when you're going. Well, hang on. Let me call you back.
Oh, no, I wanted to call. Well, she's made an appointment with that doctor to see me the 27th.
Yeah.
But she said if we could not get all of my records and films and things, that there wouldn't be any use to come because I got to have them all there before I come.
Right.
And I wanted to wait till after payday so I could get all my bills settled.
Yeah.
But she wanted to come get me today, but she didn't know she had to get all
Yeah, you have
my
to
records. Poor thing.
take care of it. Well, hang on. Let me call you back. I was going to call anyway.
Oh, well, shit, I...
Well, bye. Oh, well, she hadn't hung up yet.
In the meantime, Elsie called. And when I picked it up, I said, boy, it didn't take you long to dial. And she said, Margaret. She's still at Trevanian.
Well, I said something must have happened. It was busy. I said somebody must have rang just as.
I just had put the receiver down and it rang. And I told her all of that. Well, she don't want to run their phone bill up.
Oh, they don't talk long.
Oh, watch. She didn't hardly hear all of us telling. I never saw people like that, sitting on millions in that.
I know.
And she's proud I was going to Baylor. Wish she had taken JT. I said, well, you didn't. I'm ugly. But I said, all things happen. Like all this happened.
That's right. Well, I mailed those pictures this morning.
Oh, you did?
This morning.
Well, I'll get them then, maybe.
But Friday. Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm anxious to see them.
Yeah.
And wish I was over there before I go.
I know.
But this thing had not hurt me till I went to the clinic here. They told me to come. I hadn't had a mammogram since 93.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. When was your last one?
Yeah, 93.
And it didn't show up then?
No, it didn't
Okay.
show up. This new.
Okay.
And you see, Peggy had something like this, and she didn't go back and have a mammogram 4 years.
Yeah.
And then hers, she said it wasn't much to it, but Lord, after they got through probing and all this, and the doctor told me it was this one at the top, the big one.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing to do. And I forget now, Kathleen says talk with all their doctors over there that she used to work with and the ones and this and that and the other. And they say there won't be much to it.
Yeah.
And they're all up to date over there at Baylor.
Oh, yeah. And which breast is it?
Left.
Left.
And Peggy's is the right. And poor Jay's got bad cancer of the prostate. They just found out yesterday, but I always knew that.
Yeah.
Pacing pus. So he's still running and walking and going to fix people's water leaking.
Yeah.
And you can't do nothing but look up. That's all you can do.
I know it. Well, I wish there was some way I could visit, but it's just...
Oh, I'll let you know when I get home, and surely you can get that far.
Well, no. Won't we be keeping up with you at Kathleen?
That's good, yeah. Well, she just plumb out of her head, poor thing. I didn't want to call her and tell her. And then all of a sudden when I called, I went to crying so that she went to crying. She had to go home from work. And then when she got on the phone and called and called and called everybody and about everything. It's good she worked up there with those doctors and lawyers.
Yeah.
So she gave me all kind of instructions to get Donna or Ned to go get all of my records together and to get them over to the doctor in Dallas.
Well, the doctor's office could mail those, looks like.
Well, that's what they do.
Yeah.
But they got to get them all, the records, in my name.
And they got to know who to send them to.
Yeah. Well, that's what she gave me, all the address. Said if they would go get them and mail them to there. I called Dr. Bell and I told him, and he said, well, that was the best place I could go to Baylor.
Yeah. They can fax the records, but they can't fax the film.
No. Well, that's what they got to go pick up.
Yeah.
And the address of the doctor where they got to be mailed to.
Right.
That's what she's given me today. Oh, you ought to see what's on TV. Black-eyed peas, cornbread, and biscuits right now.
Well, we'll call Sister and tell
I wish
her.
you would, dear.
And she'll probably call you.
Well,
So who have you told in Shreveport?
just Esty.
Okay. That was good.
I said you can spread the word.
Yeah.
And then Elsie called. She hadn't heard, but she knew I was going yesterday to have the biopsy. So it's just a shitty mess. Just fast as she can talk and get off the phone. Keep her running there to Bill up. Or rather not even here.
Well, but we'll need to get Kathleen's address and phone number before you go.
I'll send it.
Before you go.
I certainly will. And thank you, dear. You'll hear from me this weekend.
Yeah, I'll call.
Okay.
I know you'll still be there this weekend.
Well, she said if they can't get those records, yeah. I told her to cancel that appointment because as slow as Donna is, and Ned,
Yeah.
she's wanting to come get me tomorrow. And I said, Lord have mercy. I hadn't even got half the things done or nothing ready. She, poor thing, her nerves just go all to.
Yeah.
And this short after Tom is dead.
I know it.
But we love you, baby.
We love you too. Sister will probably call you.
Yeah.
But I'll talk to you this weekend.
Okay, baby.
Bye.
If there's any change, I'll call you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.